Yo, what up? Welcome to my page, man. This is the first episode of Railroad Talk. So, you know that I am going through Canadian National Pipeline, 11 weeks of training to become a conductor. So, if you're in the job and you're trying to become a conductor and you want to know a little bit about what's going on, stay tuned because we in there. I just finished my first week. So it's been a week and a half. This is my third day of the second week, Wednesday. Today is June 8th, 2022. So it hasn't been that bad actually. I think the first week was really geared more towards safety. So we had a lot of safety briefings, learning how to do a safety briefing. Got a lot of eye openers about how many people get injured or killed on the railroad. We got did a lot of stuff. We talked about money and what the pay is and how much money you're going to make, and the lifestyle. You're always gone. You're always gone on the road. You're going to work a lot. So if you're thinking about becoming a railroader, a conductor, or a carman or engineer, I mean engineer, you already gonna know you're gonna work a lot. So you just gotta prep your mind and be ready for that. But it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I never knew that it was this much information to be given about the railroad. And now that I'm on the other end of the wondering and the trying and thinking about it, now that I'm now I'm in it. It's a lot more than I expected. I'm not gonna lie. Some of the things are a little tough. Reading signals is our biggest thing right now. Is reading signals. That's really kind of keeps you on the railroad alive. If you going through certain parts of the railroad and you don't know what to do at the signal because they're not just regular green, yellow, and red light means go, stop, slow down. No, it don't work like that. It's a combination of lights that tell you what to do. It's like 68 different combinations that CN uses. So, and if you don't know if you're going on to a diverging route at restricted speed, or if you just don't know and you just want to go straight and you want to talk on the radio to somebody to tell you what to do, you got to think there's hundreds and hundreds of trains up and down, you know, wherever you're at on that rail. And to talk to somebody to tell you where to go and how fast to go, that's almost impossible. So what they do is they have a system set up to where the conductor and the engineer that are running that train, 170 cars that can stop in 2 miles, you got to know what's going on. You got to know procedures. You got to know what's happening. The conductor is kind of the glue to the team. So I'm the one. The conductor is kind of like, I would say, like the receiver on a quarter on a team, and the engineer is more like a Tom Brady type of person. You know, they're actually doing all the manuals, and you talking to them, telling them to push it back and pull it forward. But they don't move unless the conductor tells them to move. Once that train gets going and the conductor done set that thing up for success and brake tests and all of that, we out the shot. Man, it's all on the engineer now, really. We kind of teaming this thing up. I'm watching the lights. I'm making sure that we doing what we're supposed to be doing. He doing what he's supposed to be doing, and everybody gets home safe. At the end of the day, that's kind of how it was broken down to me. So, if you're interested, the first week you're definitely going to be getting a lot of information thrown at you. A lot. When I say a lot, I mean consistently slides. It's death by PowerPoint, but it's very useful information because you're going to learn how people got injured or have been killed in the line of duty on the railroad. And you wouldn't even think of it, when you see a train approaching tracks and they're crossing. There's a lot of people that like to try to go around those gates and cross. You never know how fast that train is coming straight at you because the size of it is so big. It's enormous. You can't compare it to anything else. You think a tractor trailer is big? Put a tractor trailer beside a train, a locomotive. we're talking about peas to an elephant. You know, it's totally different ball game when you're riding and you got thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of tons behind you and you running at 50, 60 miles an hour down the track. If anything get in front of you, it's demolished. Like there's no coming back once you get hit by a train. It's going to take you, and hopefully it don't take you down the track a mile and a half, 2 miles until it stops. But that's where I'm at with it. You know, it's exciting. It's nerve wracking. It's a healthy type of fear that you have, and it's all kind of bundled up in one, and you have to digest that pleasurably, if you know what I mean. But at the same time, it's not for everybody. You know, the lifestyle 365, 7 days a week, well, not 7 days a week, but we work 365. You know, no days off. You know, if you called in, you got to go in, you got to get busy. Let's load these trains up, lock them in, lock and load, baby. Let's get on down the track. So it's good money for the most part. I can't really say for too many other railroads, but they kind of fall all under the same unionized type of, I guess, strategy to where, you know, if you don't get paid, how you get paid. If you don't work full 5 days, you get paid for 5 days. 8 hour, 10 hour shifts with a mandatory 10 hours off. So it's certain things that the union have put in place to take care of the railroaders, so they just don't get wore down to a little nub, and just work 365 days out of a year. Because you know, if the locomotive ain't moving, then that company's losing money. So, and at the end of the day, it's all about moving goods and delivering stuff to our prescribed customers. So, with that being said, if you got any questions, of course, we're going to be going over boots and all of that stuff. So, you know, tell your friends, let them know we're going to be doing this probably on a regular. I'll take a few minutes out of my day, maybe 10 minutes, make a video, maybe 2 or 3 a week. And then we get the ball rolling. I'll let you know my progress, where I'm at with it. I think out of 14 of the signal names, I know 9 off the top of my head. I can look at a signal and just spit it out, tell you what it is, and I can tell you the signal name and the signal indication on what you're supposed to do at that signal and what you're gonna be prepared to do. So, with that being said, man, hey, it's Blue. I'm in here. We about to go ahead and get it cracking. CN, man. It's the best railroad in the world, man. We're trying to get it busy. I'll holler at you.